This is Casey Jones with a DC can motor from S&S. The Frankentrain 3D printed smoke with a fan. Carl Tuveson's chuffer board. An old Rail Sounds Commander, and an old Lionel 0106 digital reverse, and a off-the-shelf volt regulator that takes whatever is on the track down to 9 volts for the chuff board, which is hidden underneath here right now. And the chuff board, it's actually a smart smoke. That's a chuff board. Smart smoke takes that 9 volts and regulates it to 6 volts, 6.5 volts at low speed. About 30 miles an hour, you're getting 6.5 volts. Nice smoke. And then as you go faster, it increases the voltage to about 7.5 volts, so that you still have nice smoke at the higher speed where the fan's moving more air. And that is the objective: good smoke at low speed and reasonable smoke at high speeds, and nice sounds all the way through. I don't have a horn button. I wish I did, but I don't. And that causes a unfortunate loss of fun with the horn button, but I'll try to figure that out as I go along. The question I have is, I've now put in 47 ohms of resistance, which is what was recommended here for the 3-volt motor. But this is not really a 3-volt motor, it's a 5-volt motor. But I felt the chuff was just too vigorous. If I bring it down to, say, 22, right away you see the difference. At 6, and you start to hear the motor even. And it gets worse if I go down to even just 10 ohms. Yeah, you got more smoke, but do you need it? And at 47, you don't have the sound, you don't hear the motor, and you still have smoke with airflow. So I don't know, I'm leaning towards the 47. Maybe I'll put the 22 in as a compromise. You don't hear it at 30. You hear it a little bit at 60, and it gets pretty vocal at 90. 90 at 10 ohms, well, a lot of smoke, but boy. At 47 ohms, you still have some smoke, but the noise of the motor is reduced considerably. So, at 90 with chuff, I don't know. I did put in a resistor for the motor. I'm a little nervous because I don't know how much power. I got to get this on the track. I may have to change that and bring it down even just to get to where the thing can pull. We'll have to see. I think I'm ready now to complete my linkage here and build the harness out the rest of the way and then get it on the track. And that's the objective today, is to pull a load and dial in the smoke, the motor, and the fan, so that we've got all these elements working as good as they can. And I'll try to document that and send it to you when I get it all up. Okay, well, that's where we are today. We are cooking on gas, or is it steam? I don't know. Look at that. I can go up to about 100, 110, and chuff just runs out of gas on me. That's okay. We're hitting and missing there. Bring it back to 90, you got a nice speed, you're going. Take it all the way down to 30 and you're pulling out of the lane. You got some smoke, got some chuffing. Well, we had some chuffing. I was there a minute ago. Ha! Yeah, you rascal. That's what happens when you show off too much, you know. Well, we'll deal with that. Okay, this is where we are. It's close. This is test day. This is test and tune. This is get her done, because we got other fish to fry. We've got to lay out the build, track to lay, platform to build, and decorating to do. And a bunch of passenger cars need to be decorated. So Zorba may be close, but the concert is way behind schedule. Later.